Hey, it's Paisano. I wanted to talk to you about Twitter and how to really take advantage of Twitter List and TweetDeck. Now, I've been using it since 2007, Twitter, but just recently I've been experimenting with TweetDeck and Twitter Lists in particular because once you get to the thousands of people you follow, it's impossible to kind of keep track of things. So with with Twitter lists here, like here, you'll see you could create as many different types of lists as you want. And what this means is you don't have to really follow anyone. You could just kind of put them in here and it'll track them all into these different columns, and I'll show you how. And it's sort of like tags, kind of like separate uh, all the tweets for according to the different accounts. So it really kind of helps. Uh, so like for example, I have a few here for just Atlanta, Georgia, brands, big name brands, celebrities, kind of lumped them all together, musicians, actors, whatever. Dads, I have, and this one I like is important. I have only 20 in there, but I'm going to add more. But these are like for Follow Friday, um, people that I must follow that I don't want to miss anything they say. So that's why only 20. See, instead of I've got like 5,000 people I follow, that's impossible to keep track of, right? So you create a list, a Twitter list of the people that you really want to follow and not miss anything about. And then I also created some other ones I'm playing around with. I'll fill in as I go. There's a lot of foodies or chefs I like that I'll put in there. And I'll show you later how it works. Investors, health, medical, madmen. This is fun. I'll show you this in a second. Moms, news, real life friends, and then I do have more than four real life friends, but anyway, I'm just building that. But a lot of my friends don't use Twitter, so that's why it's low too. But sports, technology, writing, okay, you get the point. Then also you can subscribe to many lists. I only have one here that Mashable Cashmore created for social media, and he added me into here. So I subscribe to it. So instantly I have 102 people in this list. And you could subscribe to other lists if you're lazy or if you're smart. You don't have time to create lists like I've done. You can just subscribe to the list you like. And and they're curated by other people, so they'll keep adding it and removing and you know what I mean, fine tuning it for you. And you just add it to here, and I'll show you how easy it is to add. Like for example, I'm going to add Mad Men and just hit add column, boom, and it's added it somewhere. Let me show you. I'll close it. Probably put it to the right. Here it is. Okay. So with TweetDeck, I have to, I'll move it to the left. To the right here, this is all my tweets. I don't need to see it, so that's why I kind of put it to the right. So now, let me position this back here. So now you can see these are direct tweets that mention me. These are direct messages, and they're cleared out for a reason. You don't need to see that. Anyway, Mad Men. Okay, so now this is interesting. I don't follow any of these accounts. They're all these. Most of them are fake, based on characters from my favorite show, and it's just to show you the power of Twitter lists. So like this can have dozens and dozens of. I think now the limit's 1,000, so you could have a ton of accounts per Twitter list. So there's no longer a limit to what you want to do with them. So here, this is like I said, my Mad Men. So when the show's on, right now it's not on. It's in between 6th and 7th season, but if it's on, this will be really hyperactive, and it's really hilarious because every character is on this Twitter list, and I don't know who does it or why, but it's funny. Anyway, and then you can have official accounts too. I have AMC's Mad Men account, other things too. So that's their news, right? I have my technology. So really, that's what's cool about Twitter lists is that you can kind of control the flow of the data, and it's no longer doesn't matter who really you follow, because like it says, it only shows up in this first column. Like it says, and it's just too many. I have too many people. this timeline here, this first column, when it's really going right now, for some reason it's not moving a lot, but 5,000 people, and there's other people who have a lot more people they follow. It just will keep moving. It's impossible to track. So you create Twitter lists. Like I said, I only have 20 here, so I can control this. I can see, you know, the ones that you must follow. So there's no reason to be like celebrities who will have millions of followers and then they only follow 20 people, for example, which is stupid. They need to be cultivating their fan base by following more people, right? And the reasoning they're not following them back is because they're fearful of their timeline being too crowded and busy, like this first one here. But if they knew about Twitter lists, they can create a list like this and then, you know, have their little inside click like they do, 20, 30 people, and usually only other celebrities, right? But so anyway, I hope you play around with TweetDeck and the real powerful feature of Twitter lists, and you'll see a big difference in using Twitter because now you can control the flow. And like I said, you don't even have to curate it, create these lists. You can just subscribe to them yourself and let other people do the dirty work, right? So it's a good way to do research too. So this is Paisano, just showing you a little bit about Twitter lists and TweetDeck. Talk to you later.